Good afternoon. Thank you for the invitation. I would like to thank Mr. Balakakis and the entire organizing team. I'm here to talk to you about a project which was developed thanks to our romanticism, but now we keep going with that very passionately. It is the cluster called Internet of Food Alliance. It is an innovation cluster that links agri-food businesses, participating agri-food businesses under a joint need, a common need. What is the shared need? The need to harmonize with the official European policies such as digital transformation, green transformation, and also the need created by the market itself, by supply chains, food supply chains. In order to survive and exist in such a chain, you have to be able to speak the same language. Quite often, we've seen real economy examples, Greek businesses with premium products, which find it difficult to use the databases to enter the quality characteristics of the product, because people don't talk to each other to order a product. Everything happens through a digital system, and these digital systems are upgraded much quicker compared to human knowledge. This is why we had this idea about this cluster, and if you allow me to say so, it is a farm-to-fork form of digital agriculture, because it links primary production businesses to end consumers. Let me move on with my presentation. Digital transformation and green transformation are now official policies. In our opinion, we have to align with them and achieve progress through implementation of these policies. The cluster's philosophy was to follow to allow the product flow through the supply chain to be accompanied with a flow of information. Because information is valuable. Unless you have this piece of information, you cannot go back and see what was done wrong, what you could do better. The project was divided into two phases. It was funded by the General Secretariat of Research and Innovation. During the first phase, we developed and established this innovation cluster. Who participated: distribution companies, wholesalers, retailers, producers, civil society, manufacturing businesses, and of course technology providers. Everyone had their own role to play, and what you can see on this map are the points in which the various participants are located. During the first phase, we had to map the status quo, starting from our participating companies. Then we had to add some infrastructure where nothing existed, to train members of the companies in order to understand these technologies, because they would be called upon to use them, so they should become familiar with them. Also, develop an online tool so that each stakeholder could proceed to a self-assessment, answer some questions, and find out what their level is based on the criteria that we set up. And of course, we had to connect with other clusters and proceed to publicity actions in order to raise awareness around our initiative and allow as many people and as many businesses as possible to benefit from it. 2 months ago, the second phase began. The second phase, now businesses, enterprises that submitted their business plan are called upon to implement it with their associates of preference and as they prepared it. There are 11 business plans, 11 working sections that cover the entire spectrum of activities. So, smart farming and traceability. So I'm talking about autonomous systems that are installed in each and business separately, individually, and the business can get in real time information from the land, from the fields, from its facilities, from all the points where primary production takes place, and also a traceability system that would not resemble to the legacy systems with papers. Everything will be online, on a platform, reliable and available. The second plan is for wholesalers, how wholesalers that cooperate amongst themselves can do that in an automated way, still adjusted to the Greek context. Third, development of human resources. It has been repeatedly said today that training is of essence. We did that during the first phase, but in the second phase of the project, there is an entire business plan for training, for human resources development. We are going to develop, let's say, a tutoring program where someone gets to know from first-hand technologies, be trained in them, and then make an informed decision. Can I do that? There is also a verticalized olive oil business which will use digital tools, also food distribution, a business plan for food distribution. So apart from the digital aspect, there is the environmental aspect as well. So we are going to measure the environmental impact and we are going to look for opportunities to improve this impact. Environmental friendly practices. We mean the replacement, the substitution of chemical inputs with other new categories of inputs such as biostimulators. This will be implemented in greenhouses on the island of Crete, again in combination with digital technologies. Retailers, a big supermarket chain, participates that will now digitalize its traceability system, but also its communication, direct communication with end consumers. And now communication takes place as the consumer is shopping. We also have the supply chain for meat and meat products. It's a difficult sector to keep track of. The participating entities are meat-producing farms, but also shops that, retailers that sell meat to end consumers. The other business plan is about the utilization of electronic systems for a more rational management of a farm. This will allow them to control costs. 10th business plan, mass catering, interaction with visitors. We all prepare food for end consumers, but end consumers can be... It is difficult to find them for feedback in mass catering businesses. It is difficult to get some feedback, to get information in order to adjust your supply chain. And the 11th section is about expos, openness activities, exports. We have to be able to track them and track the markets where we export. Quite often we have excellent products, but they were not interesting for the potential customer that we had in mind. So we will monitor the German market. And to give you an idea, a visual of what this cluster means, here you can see the various business plans depicted on the map. And the arrows account from the relationships that have developed, and each one plays their own role. There are technology providers, there are beneficiaries, everybody will benefit in order to produce the final outcome to everybody's benefit. These are the plans, the working sections. During the first phase, there were some dots on the map where people decided to create a cluster. Now, in the second phase, on this map, you can see how this theoretical cooperation happens in practice. Businesses are interconnected, they exchange services, they partner together to do real work, and we are quite proud because everything is based on Greek human resources. There's nothing that we have we import from abroad, of course, hardware not included. So everything is developed from people from this market because they know this market. The needs are identified by the beneficiaries. So a business with a specific need identified it as a problem, and we are looking for a solution to this problem. And when this solution is developed, it will benefit the business in question. I hope that next year we will be able to present tangible examples and outcomes to you. That's our cluster in just a few words. Nothing all on my part. There are 30 seconds left. So, optimization of the operation method, increased environmental sensitivity, which is an advantage now for enterprises, for companies. Environmental guarantees will be something that will allow you to enter certain markets, a prerequisite. Thank you very much.